What's going on, everybody? This is Al from NCAA '06 Revival, and today I want to go over with you my Al Raid offense. It's my love letter to the passing game in NCAA football '06. It took me months and months to put the book together, and I finally was able to do it, and I'm proud of that. And in this video, I kind of want to go over with you just some of the basics of the offense, just some of the plays. I'm not really going to break down any plays, but at least I can give you all 30 plays that I cover, along with kind of what the book has and just how deep the book really is. The book is close to 80 pages long, and it's just knee deep worth of valuable stuff on my version of the air raid offense. If you've ever seen, everybody and their brother uses the air raid offense now, but especially Michael Leach of Washington State. If you remember, he was at Texas Tech a few years back and done a lot of good things there. This offense is close to what he does, and all 80 pages of the book is geared towards his philosophy. One of the things I kind of go over in the book is why the offense makes sense on a philosophical standpoint. I have a whole chapter just on the philosophy of it. I also have a chapter on nothing but how to play the quarterback position, specifically for this offense. There's a few keys and reads you kind of have to know, on top of which steps to take pre-snap and post-snap, and I cover every bit of that in the book. Also, I teach you how to make proper reads before and after every snap. Also, teach you how to implement a progression read system. If you have viewed any of my videos, especially my passing videos, you know I'm a progression read guy. You just go from your first read to your second to your third, so on and so forth. Well, this offense is no different, and I kind of break down how you do it. And within that is the playbook itself, which is 30 plays in length. And we can go back here, and the formations in the offense, there's only 4. You don't really need that many. If Mike Leach, he uses a bunch of formations, but essentially they all look similar to the 2-back slot, the shotgun spread, the trips, and the bunch, just with a few people moved around here and there. So that's what this offense covers as well. And in my particular offense, I go over RB crosses, angle, PA corner, PA read, halfback circle, which is maybe my favorite pass play in the game, slot corner, RB deep, wide receiver middle. Then we go over here to shotgun spread. I cover wide receiver curls, PA read, slot seams, wide receiver under, corner strike, PA flood, deep attack, double cross, halfback go, and slot wheels. And I haven't even mentioned the handful of run plays that go along with all of the pass plays. Let's go over here to the shotgun trips. I go over corners, PA read, slot screen, angle, PA inside. Let's see, halfback out, which is probably my favorite third down and short play. Cross post, very effective. I cover slot cross, halfback streak. Then you go into bunch. I use bunch when I'm in the middle of the field a lot of times. This is a very effective play, and it's called deep cross up. Excellent against zone. Pretty good against man. But if I feel like it, I can switch it up and use the wide receiver option halfback pass. That's just a little mini scheme there. The majority of the offense runs through the first 3 formations, 2-back slot, spread, and trips. But I go into great detail all your reads against man, against zone, which hash you're supposed to work the play off of. Every bit of that. Let's see. Yeah, I teach you how to know which hash marks to use for particular plays. Then, after the playbook part, I have a chapter on strategy. This kind of goes more into the particular stuff, such as how to handle all your third down situations, your fourth down situations, your red zone situations. After that, I go into recruiting. Recruiting for this offense is very simple. I could break it down in just a few sentences. Since you're in a 3-4 wide shotgun formation, and you're going to be passing it more often than not. When it comes to your quarterback, you just need somebody who's accurate. The whole offense is predicated around making short throws to people who can score. And that was quoted from Mike Leach. With running backs, you need guys who can catch. If they can catch and have some decent speed, they can thrive in this offense. I'll tell you this, the last Heisman winner I had was in my, what was it? It was my Miami of Ohio dynasty. And I won the Heisman with my running back, which seems really odd for it being an air raid offense, but your running back can get so many touches in this offense via the run or the throw. Your wide receivers, they got to catch. There's no way around that. If they can't catch, they can't play in my offense. Anything beyond that is gravy. When it comes to tight ends, I don't use tight ends much, but in dynasty mode, if you go to coach settings and you change the offensive philosophy to spread offense, the game forces you to carry 3 tight ends on your roster at all times. I go after 2 types of tight ends. First, I'll go after receiving tight ends. If they got speed and can catch, I can throw them in the slot. But if I can't find that, I find the biggest, baddest dudes I could find and treat them as a 6th lineman, which helps for my red zone situations. Fullbacks, they're not needed in this offense. You're forced to carry at least one, and I highly recommend you at least go and recruit one and wait another 4 years and recruit another one. But if you like a particular red zone package that requires a fullback, you can recruit to that particular style of fullback that you need. And lastly, your offensive linemen. I need smart guys. I really think the game is set up to where the smarter the offensive lineman, the better he is at pass protection. And since you're going to be throwing a lot, that seems needed. On top of, you find the tallest, biggest, strongest dudes you can find. At the end of the book, I have a resources chapter where I break down in a chart all 30 plays that covers who's your go-to read against man, against zone, which hash you're supposed to work it off of. It's a handy-dandy sheet to keep with you so you don't have to print off the entire book. You can just print off that sheet, and it pretty much gives you all the information you need besides the obvious progressions. But at least I can help you put a little more strategy into your game plan. Especially if you only have a couple good athletes, like one wide receiver, one halfback, you might want to give them the ball more often than not. Since the offense is set up to have 5 skilled players that are of equal talent and make sure all 5 get the ball fairly equally, I cover all that in the book. That's it, fellas. I've covered the 30 plays, around 30 plays that I cover in the book. It's on sale right now for $19 on the website. In the description box, I'll leave a link that goes directly to that webpage so you can read more about the offense and take a chance. Maybe you're a pro-style guy who's been running the pro-style offense for years and years and just want to change up. Maybe you are a pass-happy guy but have really struggled putting an offense together that can have success in NCAA 06. This book will answer that for you. Or if you just like all the stuff that I've been reading, or with the videos for the last month or so, along with the blog, if you enjoy all of what I've been writing there, and you just want to take a chance on the offense, or if you just want a good read, trust me, it's 80 pages. There's plenty there to read. by all means, buy the book. Hopefully it'll make sense to you. I'd like to think I keep things as simple as possible. And for those of you who have already bought the book, thank you. I hope it's helped you in some form or fashion. And if you have any questions about the book or anything else, don't hesitate to email me at ncaa06revival@gmail.com. Well, that's it, fellas. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.